Show you how to make a jig so you can mass produce the Christmas trees. We're going to start off with a base. I'm going to secure the base with 3 screws from the back side. All the pieces we use for the jig has to be 100% square on a 90-degree angle. Now I have secured the base and we can start building the jig. We'll start with the bottom part and the 2 bottom sides. The base have to be the total width of the Christmas tree, so you got something to line these up against. I've secured the base with a clamp and we're going to build the Christmas tree same time as we're building the jig. I'll be using 30mm nails and a bit of glue. Now I've secured the 2 bottom sides and we will move on to the middle part. Now my overlap is going to be 1 inch and 2/8 of an inch. I made a square line on the next piece and I'm just going to line these 2 up. There you go. I made some supporting pieces for the jig. These are 1/2 inch by 1 inch. And I'm going to put them down here and push just so it touches this part right here. Secure it with 2 nails. We're going to do that on both sides. The support is firmly glued and nailed both sides, and now we're going to move on to the next. We already have a stop right here, so it's pretty easy just to line these up. Now I do want to add a bit of support in the middle. I'm going to screw this one in right here. This one right here will give some structure to the inside of the jig. I've fastened this with 2 screws from underneath and we are ready to continue building the Christmas tree. We're going to add the middle part with a bit of glue and nail it on.
Now these are secured. I've also added 1 more of these. Now for the top part, I'm going to do a new jig, simple jig like this, because I want to make sure that these are lining up perfectly.
Now it's a very simple setup. I'm just going to put this one in here and slide it up against that one. Pull them in like this, and then I can shoot the nails in from here. I've shot 2 nails in and you should be able to just take it up. We can put it down here, find your overlap markings and just nail it in, and then we're done. First Christmas tree done, and now we're ready to mass produce. There you go. We just need to put the feet on. I've made a small marking on the center, same on here. Line them up, bit of glue and some nails, and we're done. I've got some leftover from other projects and I'm going to cut my strips now, first on the bandsaw and then put them through my planer. I'm going to end up with a piece like this, 2.5 inch by 3/4 of an inch. 64mm by 19mm. I've set my saw on a 30-degree angle and I'm going to start cutting the different pieces. I've made my first cut and this is the bottom part. I also put one of these stop in, so I've got the exact measurements. So all I need to do is just flip it around, push it up against, and then make the cut. So I don't have to measure every single board now. I've cut all the different pieces by length, and now we just need to put them together in our jig. I've drilled a small hole right here with a 45mm drill bit, and this is so I can fit one of these at the bottom. I've made a few of these beforehand. That's just a bit easier when I start to put them together. And there you go. With this jig you can easily add a few extra shelves. You just cut one that fits right here. There you go. And one up here as well. And when you put these in, you need to remove these, and you can put nails in right here. Then add these, nail them on, add the top shelf, nail that in, and last add the top and nail that in. Now I'm all done with the assembly, and I'm gonna give them some oil. I've done some in mahogany and in beech. You can also paint them white or red or whatever you like.